We're getting started, everyone. We are going to do a collective reading. I am excited about what's happening right now, and I hope you guys are as well. We are just... Hey, Daphne, missed you last time. Hoping everything is okay. Getting ready to get started with the collective reading here. Just making sure that I get this comment pinned here so I won't have to keep explaining it when people come into the room. Oh, I'm excited. Hit that like button on your way in, you guys. Let me make sure I'm getting all my messages here. I'm doing good, sweetheart. You been doing okay? We was thinking about you. Well, I was thinking about you. And I said, if she don't come tonight, I might have to check on her by the middle of the week. But, yeah, doing good, doing good. Just chilling and maxing and relaxing right now. Maxing and relaxing. About to get into this collective reading. I already got... The energy has been cleared. I'm trying to see if this card goes with the reading. Yeah, it must go with this reading because... Wow. Getting some very interesting... Oh, your baby has a cold. Yeah, the weather's changing. I saw we. You guys hit that like and subscribe on the way in. We're getting started with our collective reading. Yeah, with that weather change. I had one of my friends text me the other day talking about he had a cold. He way up there in St. Louis, and I'm thinking to myself, baby, I'm sorry for you, but I don't know what to do about it except pray and hope you feel better soon. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Share the live. Fire up the comments so we can get the live pushed out. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a good reading. This is a money reading, you guys. Haven't had one of these in a while. I'm excited about this. We got a money reading. Guys, fire up the live for me. Fire up the chat. Fire up the chat. Let's get this live pushed out, okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is a good reading here. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. Okay. Guess I'm going to have to do it myself. La da 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 da. Da 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 la la. Yeah. This is a good reading here. I'm feeling some great energy here. Thank you, Daphne, for the fire. Yeah. Yes. Okay. First 7 cards off the rip. We got the 4 of Pentacles. We are starting out. Somebody has been being really frugal with money. Like you've been really saving, or you've pulled back. You've been being more conservative, I should say. You're thinking more about long-term financial security, being very temperate and balanced, okay? Thank you for the heart hands, Daphne. And, you have a purpose for this. This is not something that you're doing just out of, being smart, which it is smart, but you're doing everything in moderation right now, okay? You're trying to bring a sense of harmony to your finances, and it's working out for you. This is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? This is abundance and manifestation. So whatever the goal is you have for saving this money, it is definitely working out for you, for being, even if you're not saving, you're just being more frugal, okay? You're just being more frugal. And okay, you're just being more frugal. So this Ace of Pentacles, though, I am getting that this is an avenue to prosperity for you. it's not even about that you're saving or how much you're saving, okay? This is more about the fact that your soul has tapped into a desire for something better for yourself. Like you've really been soul searching on how to make your financial situation, your money, your life period, better, and just a pure way of like living. You're tired of the struggle, or you're tired of always wondering where your money is going before it's even spent, right? Because you understand that you have limitless potential and you have ideas that you want to discover. You're very free spirited, and so you're tired of actually going around in the same loops here, just really, really tired. So now it's time. It is actually time to settle in and get ready. Because the discipline here, when I say the discipline has really been paying off for you. And you don't even know this. In the spirit realm, it's way different. Discipline applies way differently in the spirit realm than it does in like normal circles, okay? It brings divine love and harmony. This is the 10 of Cups. This brings fulfillment, okay? This brings the kind of love and support that you really want, but not necessarily from the outside, okay? It can bring that kind of love and support you want, but it's not necessarily something that has to happen for you, right? Because you get to a place to where you get tired of people not having the same accountability that you do as well. You get tired of the dishonesty. So you just start handling things on your own, okay? And once you've been in this hermit mode and you get inspired with this King of Wands, okay, and you just really get honest about yourself and get this mental clarity when it comes to this King of Swords, then, you can have fulfillment. You can have your dreams to come true. And that can mean a family if you want to, okay? Because, even if you have some unpaid debts that have not gone, that have been kind of stressing you out, this is the time to start focusing on that as well, okay? But also, no more one-sided charity. That's over with, okay? Because what it's doing is causing delays with this Hangman in reverse, and it's giving you a lack of control here, okay? It's really stalling your progress, this one-sided charity. There's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself when you have a dream, when you have a goal. There's nothing wrong with the word no, okay? The word no is just as good as yes, okay? Okay, so I need you to really, really understand and get that out, okay? You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Fire up the comments. Let me know you're here. What's your name? Where you're from? I'd love to know these things because I always say hello to everyone who comes in the room. All right. Let's see. We're going to pull 3 more cards for this collective reading. The 20 minutes is going by fast. So we got, 11 minutes left almost for the free readings. After that, the list is closed. So I'm really enjoying this reading though, because you've been trying to save and cut back quite a bit. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm really, really enjoying this reading myself. I haven't really necessarily been cutting back, but I've been very meticulous about what I'm spending on. And it has to like really serve a purpose, but I'm not doing it in a way that it's, it gives me anxiety. Okay. Cause before recently, yeah, see, here it is, the Page of Cups in reverse. There were a lot of blocks, a lot of insecurity around money. Okay. But now there's new ideas coming in. Someone around you though, their victim mentality is in full effect. They are really having some negative thoughts around you not being as so-called generous as before, okay? If anybody has been, wow. Somebody is really misunderstanding your agenda, right? They are really, really thinking that you're just being selfish because they're used to you being so generous and so giving anytime they ask. So they are really, really misunderstanding you. And it's like almost like they're trying to say, oh, she or he isn't as she or he isn't as godly or as spiritual as they say they are, because people have this misconception that spiritual or godly people are supposed to just give out the, and not really be able to say no to them. Okay. So don't fall for it. All right. You guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share the live. Okay. If you haven't already, let's get the live pushed out. We've been here 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. It's like, you really have had a difficulty with making decisions on giving. So even when you would want to say no, it weighs heavy on you, right? And so you would give anyway, even if you knew it wasn't the best time. This moon card tried to come out earlier and I went by it because it was in the split, okay? But yeah, you're a person who likes to follow your heart when it comes to giving, okay? You're a person who is very team oriented. You like to make sure everybody is okay. But you're planning and you've got progress you want to make, and you're juggling a lot of things. Mainly your priorities, you're getting them in order right now. And so people are just going to have to misunderstand you for a while. You're going to have to get comfortable with saying no, and you're going to have to get comfortable with being misunderstood in this area. Okay. Hey, divine loves, welcome. You guys fire up the comments and share the live. Okay. Hit that like button on your way in. You're definitely going to have to get comfortable with saying no. You're going to have to get comfortable with being misunderstood when it comes to their finances. If you have a goal, and if it's really not even necessarily a particular goal, like you're saving up for a car or something like that, having the idea that you want to be more conservative with your funds, right? That you want to be more thoughtful in where and how you spend is, having a thoughtful approach to money is how the universe means for it to be. Okay, you guys share the live, hit that like and subscribe. Okay, having a thoughtful approach to money is how things are really supposed to be for us as light workers and as spiritual creatures and beings. Okay, because money is currency, a type of energy. Hey, Hiyoka. Oh, okay. You ask Adonai to make it stronger. Okay. But yeah, you guys hit that like and subscribe on the way in. But it is so necessary at this time that you not do anything out of fear, including saving, right? Just do it out of the fact that, hey, I know this is a good idea for me. I've got, just this energy that is feeling good about money, and I just want to treat it as well as it treats me, okay? So, because money does have a personality, y'all. Yeah, believe it or not. If you want to get on the list, let me know now. Check the pinned comment, okay? But money does have a personality. She is a very beautiful and lovely lady. Okay, she likes to be treated well. She likes to be complimented. She likes to be on display and all the things. But she's not just out there like that, right? She's very picky. Okay, and if you're not treating her right, or if you're complaining about her and all the things, she gonna leave you. Okay, she's not here for the mess or the BS. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. She don't like negativity. Okay, give her a name. I have a name for my money angel. And I journal to her on a regular basis. I'm not gonna say her name to you guys because that's my angel. So you guys can get a name for your own money angel, and I journal to her on a regular basis almost every day, honestly. Yeah, and she does not like negativity. So All right. Anybody want to get on the list? Hioka. Yeah, that was just a general reading, okay? For the collective, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Always, always, always take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, you guys hit that like and subscribe. Hello, Morris. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We are doing tarot readings. You can look at the pinned comment to see the format and how it goes. Guys, we have about less than 4.5 minutes before the free list close. So if you've never had a reading from me before, you've got 3.5 minutes. Well, about 3 minutes now to get on the list, okay? So, let me know how you guys have been doing. Tell me, have you been having a good week? If you've been having a decent week, just an okay week, give me whatever color heart you want to give me. If you've been having a great week, give me fire, okay? And if you've been having a bad week, I don't know what to tell you. The weekend has come and gone. It's the start of a new week, so that's what we're going to look forward to. So if you've been having a bad week, type it right in the chat, new week, okay? New week, because we're starting from scratch now, okay? All right, I'm going to put it with you. Yay. All right, who is here that feel like, I know Daphne said that she felt like the reading applied to her, the collective reading. I was glad when I saw that it was about money, because that's something that I've really been kind of focusing on as an avenue for peace for me. So I'm glad that it came out, because I know when that stuff comes out that I'm not the only one, okay? So you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share the live. All right, so you guys, this shirt, when this shirt comes out, I'm just here to embarrass the family. When this shirt comes out, y'all know family been acting up. Okay, so if you ever see me wearing this shirt, you will know, okay? All right, you guys, are y'all here? I need to know, are y'all here? I need to see who's in the chat. Yes, are y'all here? Okay. I'm ready to give out readings. I'm not going to be here all night if don't nobody want any. Trust me. I always got something I can be doing. I don't get on here to talk to myself. Yeah, I don't get on here to read myself. I couldn't read myself if I wanted to. So, you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the live. I was hoping tonight would be the night we would get to 2,400 subscribers. It looks like the numbers are low, so that may not happen. It may happen. Look, I don't let YouTube stress me out about numbers anymore, guys. I post what I want, when I want, how I want to. And I let the algorithm catch up, okay? I used to worry myself to death about that algorithm when I first started this channel. And then once I got shadow banned, but not, because they say, oh, we don't do that. Whatever, dude. Once that happened and I went into like this little funk for a while, and I'm like, how could this happen to me? I was lamenting. I was like, woe is me. And it was not serving me. It was not serving me at all. And so while I was sitting one day, I was sitting outside grounding, I was like, you know what? There has to be a way for me to get this up and running the way I want to. And I remembered that if you have 500 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours, you can start going live. And I had reached that threshold. And I was like, you know what? That is a way for me to engage with the numbers, to engage with the masses, okay? And to really get out here and help people, the way I've always wanted to with my gift. And so I started going live. I pivoted and my channel started growing again. It has had its ups and downs when it comes to numbers, but you know, that it happens. But it's only been upward, and I'm happy and I'm proud of myself, and I'm thankful to you guys who have been tuning in regularly. Okay? Just so thankful. Okay? So if you have never had a reading before, you'll have to come back next time because the list is closed. The free list is closed, okay? All right, you guys. So, you know what? My freaking autocorrect won't do anything I want it to do. It won't do anything I want it to do. You be trying to type some and then doggone, hi Matthew. Oh, thank you, Divine Loves. You be trying to type something and that doggone autocorrect will mess you up every time. Hell, you looking slow. All right, you guys, the free list is closed. You guys hit that like button on your way in. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. So let me know if you guys have been catching the AI generated shorts that I've been creating. Let me know if you've been seeing those and what you think about them. I think they're so cute. They're so fun to make. I swear, you guys. I loved using that AI tool to create these. They're only 6 to 7 seconds long, but they're just cute and fun to make. But let me know if you've been catching those and what you think about them. Do you think they're cute as well? Do they spook you or freak you out? Because, you know, some people are spooked out by AI. I just happen to understand that. Oh, Daphne, thank you. You wanted to go on the list for a reading. Let me get you. Let me get you down. But I just happen to be now. If you'd have caught me, say back in, shoot, I don't know, most of my life up till maybe around, I want to say 2018 or 19, you'd have caught me being one of the people that was afraid of AI, you know. But, you know, there are times when you need to fight progress, and there are times when you need to understand how to enfold it into your life in a healthy way and utilize it to your advantage, okay? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live if you haven't already. Daphne, put your question in the comments, love. So, how do you guys use AI? If you use it at all. I tell you what, it can actually really help with so many things. I don't just use it for, I don't just use it just to help me generate shorts, okay? I also use it finances or general. Okay, let's see. We will ask your spirit team what they want you to know. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are starting a reading for Daphne. All right, Daphne. Let's see here. Let's see what your spirit team has for you. If they want you to know about your finances or if there's something else they have for you. It seemed like you did resonate and connect with that general reading. That collective reading. So let's see here. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to get on the list, go ahead and do that. Just say add me and leave your $9.99 super chat, super sticker. If you'd rather leave a cash app, let me know. I can put that in the description box for you. I can put that in the comments for you, okay, in the chat, if you need the Cash App instead. Whoo! You guys, I found out if you sign up for the membership on Apple, you know YouTube gets 30% and Apple gets 30%. Did y'all know that? So the creator gets 40%. I'm like, I tell you what, everybody gonna find a way to get their money off of you. So I got other plans in the works anyway. So I don't really like stress about it. If I was really, really doing this for the money, I would stay broke. I'm thankful to my money angel. I'm thankful to you for what I do get through here. I'm just saying, I'm clearly not here doing this like this for that reason. I'm here to reach people. Okay. Let me know in the chat while we're trying to get these cards to jump for Daphne. Hit that like, hit that subscribe as well. Let me know in the chat how you guys use AI, if you do use it. Okay. Let me make sure I'm getting all my comments, because it can't be this quiet. Yeah, it says I'm getting all my messages. All right, you guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, fire up the chat, okay? Daphne, you say you didn't hear me? I actually haven't started reading yet. I'm pulling cards and just running my mouth. Can you hear me now? Okay. Oh, no, I was just asking the chat in general to fire up the chat. And if they use AI for anything, how do they use it? So you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the live. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Have you heard from the second one? You know who I'm talking about. Not the first one, the second one. The second father. No? That's good. He's not even calling to check on the baby, is he? Is he? He's not even doing that. What the heck going on with this boy? Has he found another woman to leech off of? Do you know? You guys hit that like and subscribe. That's sad, man. I mean, it's good that he's not causing you stress. He thinks you should call him, really? Okay. You guys hit that like and subscribe, share the live, okay? Gee whiz, man. I'm trying to gather myself. So if it seems like I'm moving slow, just bear with me. All right. He is doing himself a real disservice here. Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. You know, I don't like that he's not there, because you invested a lot, number one, but number two, like, he should be there. Okay, but it's the way he was going, it's not a good idea at this time, because he's still very scattered and angry. He's still very delayed in his progression emotionally, financially. It's not like he's looking at this situation and asking himself, how can I grow from this? How can I do better? He's just regressing and going more and more backwards, okay, through frustration, through anger, okay, and it's delaying his process. All right. But you, on the other hand, are looking at the long-term view. You've put in a lot of work. You've persevered. Okay. And you're looking to see sustainable results. You invested a lot in him, but you've moved that energy of investment to yourself and to your home. You've taken the love and the light that you receive from your children, and it's inspiring you more and more to create things, to create better opportunities for yourself. Okay. Whereas he's in self-doubt and self-loathing, okay, and just a lack of awareness of what really needs to take place here. You, on the other hand, are in a unified, loving partnership with the divine. Your spirit team is really making things so much easier for you, and they're moving things out in such a way that literally anything you want, including love and marriage, a healthy marriage, could be yours if that's what you want. Because you have been taking this time to do a lot of soul searching. You're okay with being alone at this point. Your independence is guiding you, right? It's not anything that you're seeing as a negative thing. You're just taking the opportunity to be introspective and meditative, and you're tapping into that inner guidance, right? You're raising your consciousness to understand who you're raising and whose you're raising, okay? Whereas, like, it's just this dual energy here that he keeps trying to pull at you, but you're so insulated, right? There's this bubble around you that he can't penetrate, and he's doing things to himself through all this self-loathing, right? And he's so out of balance. He's living in extremes and in excess, and it's just not working for him. He's getting more and more out of alignment. But you have jumped into this entirely new timeline here. I'm so excited because this is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So whatever you're doing with your money, it is doing other things for you. That's what I was trying to say to the people who were here for the collective reading. Handling your money well does other things for you and in your life, okay? It's not about what you can buy or what you can do. It is an energy that brings all types of abundance, okay? This is good luck here. This is you closing out cycles and having a turning point, okay? This is you putting down ups and downs and going up from here. This is the Star card, okay? I love this for you because this is you being hopeful, you being calm and full of faith. This is spiritual fortune as well as financial fortune and good luck, okay? So this is you actually being rejuvenated. This is your star shining brighter and brighter. And I am seeing, again, that youthful appearance of yours coming back, and you living in this 9 of Pentacles energy. This is the rewards and the fruits of your labor coming to bear. This is you actually, all the money and everything that you've poured out onto others, this is coming back to you. The financial independence that you built and that you are seeking more and more, that's coming back to you, okay? Self-sufficiency in the best way. And any kind of luxury that you want to have and buy will not be a problem for you. You can and will live a star life. Just stay on the path that you're on. This timeline that you're on is extremely perfect for you. It fits your personality well. When you're at peace, when you are in a place where you can really put your money to good service and good use, when you cannot be all over the place emotionally, when you are surrounded by love, which you are with your children, when you are able to pour out love, when you have yourself established like you do with your career, then you are the kind of person who can be nothing but abundant and at peace, okay? So I love this for you. I'm feeling so much hope and calm and excitement. That Star card really brought things together. And it shows that, you know, you are meant for greater and better, and you don't have to be the person who is just rocked by things outside of yourself. You know, you are the rock. Okay. I love this. I love this. All right. So that is your reading, love. All right. Anyone else want to get on the list for a reading? The free list is closed. Okay. So what are your thoughts on your reading, Miss Daphne? What are your thoughts on your reading? You said thank you. Yes, yes, yes. You guys hit that like. You love it. I love it for you. I really do, because I mean, and I was thinking about this earlier. Y'all don't know. I be thinking about y'all. I be praying for y'all when we're not live. Like, y'all come to my mind often, the people that are here regularly and some of the new people who come and get readings. But I was thinking about, you know, how far you've come in just establishing that mental and emotional peace for yourself. Like, it is powerful to see it playing out in real time, in such a short time. Where you have come from after dealing with this for years and years, and where you have come from when I first met you till now, and to see like the power that you have gained, you know, within self and around self, about self, it's light years. It's something that it doesn't happen that quickly for most people. But again, you're a star. So what else would it do? Okay. So I'm just so happy for you. I really am. Divine loves. Thank you, sweetheart. Did you? Okay. Oh, I wish can I heart that? Is there a way to heart that? It won't let me heart that. Well, I'm hearting that. I'm hearting that. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Divine loves, honey, did you have a specific question that you wanted to ask? Let me put your name down on the list, because you guys, I do go back and bless your names after the lives, so that you know, whatever you got, your timeline will be solidified. It will be blessed, you know. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Naomi. Welcome, you guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already on your way in. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. We are at the part of the night where you leave a $9.99 super chat or super sticker for a reading, okay? But yeah, let me know, Divine Loves, if you have a specific question, or you just wanted a general reading here. I've just been instructed just to stick with the tarot. Usually I use all different kinds of cards, but just sticking with the tarot for now. Okay, Divine Loves, you want a general? Okay, we got smoke going over here to clear the energy. All right, you guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the live. I would love to get to 15, to get in another, actually 20 would be great. Another 20 subscribers tonight. So if you could share the live, okay, that would be perfect. So we can see. Hold on a minute. Hey, Lao Khan. Thank you. Oh, did you guys hear that stutter? Did you hear that when I said so? It was like that came in for Divine Love's reading. It was like I'm tapping into it's kind of like a dimension jump, you know, tapping into two timelines at the same time, just dual dimensions, okay? And I could feel myself go in and out. So when I stuttered, it wasn't me stuttering, it was a delay. Is that making sense? It was a delay, and it was like a lag in the crossover. Yeah. Give me clear and precise. You got to come back to, I need you to come back to this side. Bring the spirit team back here with me. We're not there yet. She's there, but we need to answer right here, okay? Wow. They're trying to take you so fast. Like, I think you guys, Daphne, what we were just talking about with how fast you have come in how far you've come in such a short time. I don't think I think I was instructed to change the channel name to Guiding Timelines, because I really am seeing now, divine, that this is a place where we are jumping timelines very, very rapidly. Like, we're not staying stuck. We're moving. Even, like, a lot of us don't even see how fast things are going for us. There are so many time jumpers, so many. This is why you've had such competition, such rivalry and strife going on, okay? Yeah, there's just been so much disharmony and imbalance and lack of tension. Like, here's these raggedy-minded males here. There are some great males out there, but these ones you've encountered are not, okay? What is that? Somebody texted me? It's that boy. Give me a minute, y'all. He knew I was going to be, okay. Yeah, these are people who just domineering and controlling, but, divine, this new timeline that I'm pulling right now, this is detachment and freedom and restoring control from this devil here. This devil is in reverse. So you jumped from this emperor in reverse. Okay, let me just show you your cards. You started out with this 5 of Wands, right? This is just competition, conflict, This 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, this is, in your case, disharmony, imbalance, and tension, lots of broken communication. To the Emperor reverse, this is domineering males. This is rigidness and stubbornness, those who are hell-bent on trying to make your life a misery. And so then we go to this new timeline of cards, okay, where the devil is in reverse and the King of Cups come in. This is loving males here, okay? This is not even the Knight of Cups. This is the King of Cups. These are men who are emotionally in control and balanced, okay? They actually have empathy and compassion, all right? They're supportive leaders, okay? And they have a tolerance for a woman's free will, okay? So give me just a minute. Maybe after Umi. I'm trying to tell y'all, them boys like me. Them boys like Umi. But I just, okay. Here we go. I love this new timeline though. So now what I'm seeing is the way the cards are coming out, right? Yeah. The way the cards are coming out is the reason there was that jump, that in and out, right? It's like there's still some attachment to the old timeline here, okay? But the new one is trying to push through. Okay, it wants its say, it wants its day, okay? This is the Tower coming in after this devil reversed and this King of Cups. It is ready for 100% release. It is ready to upend this old timeline. It's ready basically to destroy this old timeline. It's ready to set that mess on fire and throw everything that came with it out the tower. Okay? So this is going to come with sudden insight, like you've already been awakening to the disaster that happened here, right? You've already awakened to it. You are getting insights, you are getting, guidance, you are getting release. It's just coming slower than you would like, but it's coming. It's actually not coming, it's here, which is why that timeline, there's that glitch. You know what I mean? There's that crossover, that back and forth. You have to recognize it for what it is, that it is already here, the new timeline. Because the energy from that old one, the energy of narcissism, right? The energy of insecurity and manipulation from that old timeline, this is the theme, right? These energies and entities in that old timeline, they don't want to let go. Like, they're not going gently into that good night, okay? Because they survived off of your energy within that timeline. So you think they're just going to let you go peacefully. But the thing is, you've already gone. They're just going to keep pulling and pulling and pulling until the revelation comes. And the power, is restored. And that comes only through you and your knowing. Rituals do help because they increase the connection to knowing, right? They give you something tangible to say, I've done this. But the knowing is really from the heart space. It's really from that first eye and that crown connection, okay? They're just not going gently, but they don't have to, because the tower came in on your behalf, and you are very much adapting to this situation. It's just your nervous system and your body having to catch up at this point. Yeah. Because your spirit is gone. Your spirit is gone from that timeline. Your spirit has completely severed. It's your nervous system and your body, all the stuff that was buried in there, okay, from that situation. It just needs time to release now. It needs time, because here is your strength and protection being restored. Okay, so you see how this angelic person with this infinity over her head is taming a beast. She has power over this beast. Okay, and this is infinity. This is the power to control time. That's all infinity is, right? Because there really is no time. You control every timeline and everything that happens on every timeline. That's how you tap into infinity, or we tap into infinity as people. Okay. And here we have this King of Pentacles energy. So your divine counterpart is this person. Somebody who is hardworking, productive, conservative, responsible, but still right up against this King of Cups here. He's still also very loving, empathetic, compassionate. He's very, very well balanced. He knows how to balance the 3 and the 5D very well. Okay. So everything is really well. This is the Chariot here. This is forward progress in motion in a way that only comes with courage, with the right proper action. And in your case, that is understanding that you have ridden your chariot out of that situation. Okay? You restored control when you gave yourself movement. Okay? And came away from that situation. You restored control. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? But you restored control. And it can't be taken back. Okay. Here's the Ace of Swords. It can't be taken back. All right. It's been, God, thank you so much. That has been surgically removed from your life. Oh my God, thank you. This represents breakthroughs. So your reading is the one that came through for the title. Whenever I do a title, right, and then I have a reading, there's always a reading that ties into that. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. So your breakthrough has already occurred, right? You were surgically removed from that situation. Like, if you really think about, let's look at the timeline, starting back to when you were where you are before to back to where you are now. Full, like this is a full circle, but we do infinity like this, right? But is infinity not also a circle? Where's the break in it? There is no break in it, right? But you can change the size of the circle, right? You can change it to an oval. You can put a force field around it. You can push stuff out of it, right? You can bring stuff into it. It's an orb. Okay? And so when you move from that situation, especially the way things occurred, this was very surgical. This was very, very strategic on the part of your spirit team. And wow, this includes the divine collective of let me just tell you, your rank, you have outranked any kind of rank you could have had here on earth. You have outranked that tenfold spiritually. So this was indeed, this sword here, this was indeed a very, very surgical move, which is why it feels like it's taking longer than it should to heal. But this was major surgery. Okay, are you guys here? Y'all say something. Okay. Yeah, this was major surgery. You understand me? Major surgery. So anytime you have major surgery, it takes time to heal. But the healing is taking place. Even when there's pain, even when you got to move slow so that you don't hurt your scars, like, you know, hurt your sutures and all that kind of stuff, your cuts. So are you there? Because I just, the way you move timelines, okay, the way you just can make a decision. Hey, Jacqueline, the way you can just make a decision and act on it when you get in your chariot, honey, you gone. Ain't nothing, literally. But because you rank so high, right? Whoo, speak, sisterhood. Because you rank so high, stuff has to be cut away so that it can heal back with softness, with grace, with self-assuredness, with that zhuzh, that oomph that the feminine comes with, right? Because it is through those things, in the age of Aquarius, the most feminine age that has ever been, since the fall, since the apple or whatever, you know, timeline that was. We have come full circle now to a place where we're just at the beginning of how the feminine will rise. And the higher your rank. Hey, Delaney, welcome, sweetie. The higher your rank, the surgeries initially will be very, very difficult. But when you get past the healing stage, that's when, boom, it's all divine goddess energy at that point. You make all the choices for your life that you want. And the more you choose softness, the more you choose ease, the more you choose grace, the more you choose your sensuality, okay? The more you choose thoughtfulness, starting with self, okay? The more you choose all those things, Miss Divine, unstoppable. Unstoppable. Okay? So that is your reading, sweetheart. Love it. Oh, I feel so demure right now. I might actually hit that boy back tonight. He lives in Atlanta. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna do too much too fast because I ain't trying to move to Atlanta, and I don't want to be stringing nobody along. Because they always want you to move to where they are. They never want to. But, I don't know what he's like. As far in that regard, we have never talked about that. So, you guys, the list is open still. We're at less than an hour, but y'all know me. I'll go over there and find me a snack and finish watching my new show that I done found, that I've been binge watching since I took my little break from school. Okay. So yeah, I've been watching, let me put y'all on to some shows. Now, I guess oh, you just popped in to say hi. Okay, sweetheart. Love you. Miss you. See you later. 1010 on the ticker. Okay, so, I've been chasing that Breaking Bad energy. If you've ever watched Breaking Bad, put it in the comments. And the list is still open if you want to get a reading. Okay, girls, study hard. Don't make them A's or whatever gets you passing. Right? Don't stress yourself. Okay, but don't be an overachiever all your life. It'll get you saggy titties. I don't know where that come from, but I think it might be some truth in it. Yeah, just try to pass. Don't overachieve and make your titties saggy. All right, but if you watch Breaking Bad, while I wait to see if anyone else wants to get on the list, put yeah, I'm telling you. Listen to Umi. Umi used to be a very severe overachiever. Okay, my titties don't sit up near like I want to, but the men still love them. But you know what I'm saying, okay? But anyway, don't nobody never tell y'all. Don't let nobody tell you that a man won't love you if you don't have a perfect body. This is a whole other subject. We're gonna get back to the other one. But don't let nobody tell you that a man won't love you or want you or desire you if you don't have a perfect body. Never believe that. Everything glows from the inside. Everybody be wondering how big girls be getting cute guys and stuff like that. If she's 1111 on the ticker, if she's got that zhoosh about her, that's what they be looking for. Okay? Confidence. So anyway, if you've watched Breaking Bad and you it was a show that you was like, ooh, put it in the comments for me. I've been chasing that Breaking Bad energy. I haven't found it, but there are a couple shows. Tulsa King is a surprisingly good series with Sylvester Stallone. If anybody knows him, tag him, tell him I said hey. Matter of fact, let me tag him now. Let me see if he's on. He ain't on here. He ain't on here. But and the one that I'm watching now also is what is it? Mayor of Kingstown. Is actually pretty gripping. They're actually getting to the place where they're doing too much killing. You know, some shows they do a lot of like excess stuff to kind of keep it going, not realizing, you know, you don't lose the plot along the way, adding a whole bunch of just stuff. Hey, Tribou, welcome, sweetheart. So it's kind of losing the plot without the killing and the bombing and stuff. Like, yeah, it's not really necessary. Find new ways to bring the point home. Okay, but so it's okay. Since I've started watching it, I'm gonna continue. It started out really good because there was like a storyline going, and you know, but let's see, another show that I like. What's the boy, Jimmy Fallon? Let me add him. On brand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, on brand with Jimmy Fallon. Okay. Is that something that you, hey Roberto, is that something you wanted to discuss in a private reading? Or did you want to add? I'm trying to see, are we doing another reading? Because that's the only way to know if it's a setup. Right? You guys, I do offer personal readings as well. If you wanted to book, the link is in the description box. So I'm just trying to see, Divine Love, exactly like where we're going for sure. You guys, hit that like and subscribe on your way in if you haven't already. Roberto, how you been doing, love? It's good to see you here. I was just talking to Delaney. She's got lots of studying to do, so she just came by to say hey. So are you feeling better, Roberto? And I'm feeling good. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom. Y'all listen to that song. Feeling good. Put that on your playlist this week. Let's fire up the chat. Fire up the chat. You've been good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. All right, you guys, the list is open. I'm trying to wait, see what the Miss Divine is, what we're trying to see here. Oh, sweetheart, I wouldn't. Thank you, but you didn't have to give another. You know what I mean? I was really just trying to see, like, you were wanting to pull cards, right? So apparently so, since you gave another super chat. But let's see. Let's see here. Because sometimes, like, I have to be really, really precise and clear when questions are asked, right? Because I need to know where to tap. This is why I offer soul readings, right? You guys, if you don't know what a soul reading is, it is a reading where I tap into your tree of life connection, right? We all have a connection to the tree of life. I don't know if you've all seen the movie Avatar, right? But that is a representation, that tree there, of the tree of life. And we all, when they gathered around it and they were circling, and, you know, we all have that connection. And so when I do a soul reading, I find out exactly where your soul's energy is within that tree. And we can pull things out that help you. Hey, Fred. we pull things out that help you understand like the deepest essence of your soul and what needs to happen with you within the present time, and where exactly you came from, how you got here, and where you're going from a soul level. Okay, it's not just about general things that are happening to you in the 3D. It's where your soul is yearning to go, what it needs, where it's been. Okay. And so when I do readings here, or when I do like clarity readings, or readings here where they're even shorter than the clarity readings that you would book, it is me knowing where to tap into that tree to bring just enough in this 3D moment to get that particular question answered, right? And so that's why I'm really specific about like what questions you're asking and why I ask questions along the way during your reading sometimes, okay? Because I can't, in this setting or even in a 30-minute clarity reading, I can't tap the whole tree. I can't go as deep or as far into that tree, because we, number one, don't have the time, and number two, the energy is way too much, okay? Hey man, Roberto, your soul too beautiful to be alone. No, you good, baby. You good. Trying to tell you. Yeah, you always gonna get sent some love, honey. Okay? You gonna get sent some love. All right. Let me go back and make sure that I'm getting this question specifically for creating. Okay. So was this a situation, Divine, this program, was this something that was offered to you, or was it something that you sought out? You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the live, okay? You didn't hit the like button yet, hit it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. Let's see if we can get to 2,400 subscribers tonight. Okay. I'm trying to see. It's something you sought out, okay. Let me clear and precise. Release, release, release. How are you guys feeling? I see 11 people in the room. How are you guys feeling? Let me know if you're feeling good. Release here. Hello. Tribu, calm, wonderful. I love that word. I love it. Anybody else? Tribu is feeling calm. How are the rest of you feeling while we're doing Miss Divine's reading? Hello, Lucy, I'm home. Gail, you say you're a little depressed. I'm sorry, babe. You just reminded me of something I want to talk about. So hang around if you don't mind. Lucy, I'm home. I see it in the cards. That's why I'm taking my time. Because there are some good ones here too. So I'm just fleshing them out. I'm separating the wheat from the tare. Okay. So the only thing that could make this not go well for you is if you enter it with suspicion or fear. Okay. If you go into it with mental clarity, with just this full on idea of this is something that you want to do, right? Stand in your independence and recognize that the hard work that you've done in your life has gotten you to this point, that you are very disciplined and capable, okay? The high standards that you set for yourself, the skill development, the mastery, the passion that you pour into things will definitely make this a good idea for you, okay? Because when you made the transition here with this Six of Swords, you treading, you're on in new waters, in new territory, you're moved on, okay? You're still like really concerned about the betrayal that you have endured. There have been some that were in that atmosphere that actually may still be lingering, but there is nothing that they can do. There is protection here. There is harmony here. There is support here. Okay. There is someone here who will and wants to look out for you. You will come up against somebody there who will challenge your self-worth. So it's just going to be a matter of you deciding if you want to meet that challenge to get what you want. It's very likely that you are not going to come out of, how do I say this? It's very likely, and this doesn't have to be the case perpetually and forever, but it's very likely that for a while, you will come up against this reversed emperor energy until you stand in your power. And until you no longer fear it, until it just no longer really bothers you. Until your divine feminine stands up 100% into who she is. Until you stand in your upright empress energy, you will keep coming up against this, because the surgery that was done for you was so that this could happen, so that your empress energy could be restored. And until it is, because you do have the ability, the strength card just flashed again, upright. So you do have the ability to tame any beast unless you operate in fear. Okay. You are rather exhausted from working with this though. So if you decide to go, it will be a great opportunity for you. Skill development here again will be a wonderful part of this. It's something that you actually desire, though. You're just tired of this reversed emperor energy here. You're just really, really tired of it. When is it supposed to take place? You said LOL. Yeah, when is it supposed to take place? Because there are some things that you can put in place to where you've got to enter it joyfully. You've got to enter it with total confidence. You've got to enter into it knowing exactly you're worthy of being there. You've got to enter into it, knowing that there are folk who have your back and that your spirit team has your back. Like, that's how it's going to work for you. Otherwise, you'll be sent back home with your tail between your legs every day. Or, until this over, you'll end up quitting it. And I don't see that kind of energy being yours. So this is going to entirely depend on how you enter into it. So if it's not something that's coming up right away, if you have time to actually work on some strengthening modalities for yourself so that you can carry that energy in with you, you can also start sending positive energy ahead of you, getting your ancestral team and your angel team to dispatch positive energy to every area that you would go to while you're there. Send them ahead of you. Tell them to meet you when you get there, to be with you while you're there, and to bring you back home upright and full of your Empress energy, and to service you throughout the day and the night, while you're in your private time. Okay? And just start working on that self-worth and that confidence within this space. Because the negative male energy is just out there in the world, period. Okay? Like, it's not going anywhere for God knows how long. It's just a matter now for the divine masculines. They're going to have to start speaking up and standing up against their counterparts. And it's hard for them to do because they're very outnumbered. And it's going to come with the divine feminines actually stepping up into who they are and stop trying to fix everybody and everything. We just need to work on us. Because the pick-me's are going to pick me. They're going to support the masculines who are off. The males, I should say, who are off. The divine masculines will never be with a pick-me. Okay, and neither will the ones who are off. That's why so many pick-me's end up alone or in like relationships that don't serve them. And this is not me bashing on them, because I used to be a pick-me. Okay, I know exactly what it feels like. It comes from conditioning. It comes from, just all the things, society, religion, anything that makes a woman free and beautiful within herself. We're going to be coming up against that energy, and it's just a matter of, they don't bother me no more. Like, I see them, but I don't see them. I date who I want to date. I spend time with who I want to spend time with. When I'm out in the world, out in the wild, as they say, even if it's just, men who, it ain't nothing about nothing. We walking into a store at the same time. They're going to hold the door. They're going to be respectful. And if they're not that kind of guy, I literally don't even see them. They're invisible to me. And they know that, which is why they don't bother me. You know what I mean? Everybody's picking up on energy now more than ever before. And they don't, most people don't even know But the predators are picking up on people who are prey. Yep, they're picking up on them. You know, the people who are strong, um, we are picking up on the people who are there to use us or to break us or whatever. Like, it's all coming to light. So that intuition of yours is going to be very important as well. Extremely so. So what are your thoughts, questions, or comments on that? You guys fire up the live, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Give me that thumbs up if you haven't already. Okay, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I mean, if you feel like it's going to be a hostile environment, it's definitely best not to go. But I wouldn't not do things. I wouldn't not do things that I really want to do, you know, just because a few folk are who they are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just speaking in general, I should say. All right, you guys, we are at 1 hour, 21 minutes. If nobody else wants a reading, I will talk to you guys about depression and then we can go ahead and get off. Okay. Divine, I'm very proud of you. I know you're making the best decisions for yourself. You're in a state of ascension and healing and, you know, self-connection. So everything is well. Whatever you decide, you know, that opportunity will present itself in another way or to come back around again. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's meant for you, it'll come through whatever avenue that's going to serve you best. Okay? So, if anybody's in the room who is suffering with depression and you want to share that, just type me in the comments. Or you've been having depressive episodes. You may not be in full-on depression, but you're having depressive episodes. Type me in the chat. Okay? So we're gonna tackle that. Normally I would tackle something like this on my school lunch platform every Tuesday at noon Central Time. Now through December, we're doing school lunch where we're exploring topics like this. But I already have a topic for this week. This topic of depression came to my mind to share with you guys actually during this live. Okay, so when Gail brought that up, when Gail brought that up, you know, that was my confirmation to go ahead and talk about it. So, you guys, I do need your feedback though, because I'm not going to talk about it if nobody wants to listen. So you got to let me know if that's something you want to hear. Type me in the comments, okay? If not, we'll go ahead and sign off if nobody else wants a reading, okay? I am conserving energy very, very much these days, okay? I have been having a lot of things coming up and coming through. That's right, Divine Love. We've got to see the benefit because they are so necessary right now. But I've been having a lot of things that are coming through for my own healing and my own benefit and ascension that have been very, 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 very deep spiritual, all I can say is experiences, but that's not a big enough word. My vocabulary is stumped right now. So I am conserving energy as much as possible. So if you would like to hear what I have to teach about depression, well, not really teach, but some points and ideas that I can share with you about depression, type me in the comments. Whether you are in depression or whether or not you've been having some depressive episodes. All I just need is one person. If not, I'm going to go. I promise you. I love y'all, but look, I'm not wasting energy. I literally have to conserve it in order to be able to continue to do the things that I do here on this channel and in my private life Okay, Tribute, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for stepping up. I appreciate that, Divine. I appreciate that. It's a lot of work to, um, handle this spiritual undertaking that I have, and I love every minute of it. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you guys know that I have to make sure that this is sustainable. Okay, so that's why I conserve energy more and more now. So when it comes to depression, I'm not saying don't go get help. Okay, if you have access to resources that can help with depression and you can tolerate certain medications or anything like that, do by all means work with what's out there. However, if you are on, this is not instead of, okay, this is just a spiritual understanding, a metaphysical understanding of depression. This is not in place of the 3D understanding, the DSM understanding of it, right? The diagnosis, the psychological and physiological nature of it, okay? Depression in a spiritual sense is a state of deep rest. Depression. Deep rest. Depressed. Deep rest. Deep rest. Do you hear what I'm saying? Depressed. Deep rest. It's not something that you need to fight. It's not something that you need to think is a serious problem unless it's keeping you from actually living some kind of life. Then that's when you really need to go get help, something healthy, maybe medication, maybe therapy, maybe some of the why am I losing my words tonight? The naturopathic remedies, whatever kind of remedies. But the nervous system, the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit need rest. And if you don't give it to it, it will take it. Hear me. If you don't give your nervous system, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul rest, it will come to a place where it has to take it or you die. So you go into a state of deep rest so that you can recover. You stay in it longer when you fight it, because you're not accepting that you need that rest and that there is a purpose behind it. That is so that you can go into quiet. It's so that you can go into solitude, not isolation. When you don't feel like being around people, don't frame it as isolation or I don't like folk or I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Frame it as I need this time to myself. That's solitude. Okay? If you find yourself on the couch watching TV, good for you. You've turned off that overthinking and you've turned on the TV. You don't have to think to watch TV. The TV does all the thinking for you. You should be mindful of what you watch, right? Try to watch things that are, fun or funny, or things that are lighthearted, or even if it's something that brings you to tears, like a love story or whatever, right? What you're seeing is two people connecting, right? Probably not horror films, probably not a lot of murder, death, kill stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, turn on the TV if that's what you need. Right? If you need to lay in bed all day, at least get up and wash your face and brush your teeth. Right? At least get up and just get in the shower. Right? If you only put soap on the parts and just let water run over you, you're probably gonna cry a lot, which is good. It's when you get in the shower, you might just cry. Hallelujah and whoop-de-doo. Good for you. You're getting a release. Okay? Put on something comfy and cozy and go back to bed. If you need to doom scroll on your phone, find videos that make you laugh. Find funny cat videos, dog videos, voiceovers, whatever. You feel me? But if you can, get up and go outside and sit in the sun for about 5 minutes. Don't close your blinds. If you're in the house with the blinds closed, you can't see that the sun is out, and you can't get that light to start reintroducing light into your life. So if you can't go outside and sit in the sun, at least open the blinds. Okay? Just do those little things that keep you feeling human. You don't have to do a whole lot. This is a state of deep rest. Your system needs it. Your soul needs it. Your spirit needs it. Okay? Don't neglect yourself completely. You're not hungry? Okay. Eat some anyway. Who cares if you're not hungry? I don't care if you ain't hungry. Go eat something. If it ain't nothing but opening up a can of soup, eat half of it. Okay? If you're eating too much, stop. It's not that easy. Well, you know what? Buy a bag of apples. Eat an apple first, then eat the pizza. Okay? Buy a bag of oranges. Eat an orange first, then eat the hamburger. Buy a bunch of bananas. Eat the banana first, then eat the pizza rolls. Give yourself something alive to eat so that you can stay connected to the little bit of life. That's all you need. You don't need a whole lot of life right now. You just need a little bit. So eat some fresh fruit. If you like cucumbers, if you don't feel like chopping it up, just wash it off and just bite into it. Give your body something that's alive. Okay? If you don't feel like answering the phone or answering texts, you ain't got to do that. Just find one somebody and just say, if they text you over and over, I'm still alive. I'm good. I'll let you know. Or I'm still alive. Smiley face. Wave bye. Okay? Just let people know you're okay. That's all you got to do. If they keep calling, let them know again the next day. I'm okay. At least every 24 hours, check in with somebody. If you can't find nobody, just post it on your wall. To whom it may concern, I'm okay. Okay? It's okay to be still. It's okay to not always be running, not always be wanting to do stuff. That's okay. You know why you got there? Because you've been running and you've been doing stuff. Either your mind been running, your body been running, somebody been running your life. It's been some running going somewhere. Now it's just time to be still. Take your track shoes off. Have a sit down. If you're drinking too much beer, stop. If you go pick up a bottle of beer, take a few chugs of water first, then drink the beer. Okay? At least you're giving your body something that's, yeah. Who feel me? Who picking up when I'm putting down? Don't let your hair get matted up. Run a brush or a comb through it at least every 3-4 days. All right? Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all there? Well, y'all be getting quiet on me. I'll be worried. Okay? Tribu, you said, thank you for explaining that insight. You didn't think it would hit home for me. You just started getting back outside. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Don't make it a thing. Don't make it something that breaks you. This is something that's meant to make you. Okay? It makes sense, divine love, wonderful. Deep rest. Okay? Now, if you start thinking about taking yourself out of here, go get help, baby. Because that's not the answer. That's not the answer at all. Because you're still here for a reason. If it was meant for you to be taken out of here, you just gonna croak. Or, the universe will find some other kind of way for you to not be here. But that ain't the way to go. It really ain't. It wasn't meant for you. Why you gonna do something that ain't meant for you? So we're not doing this to ourselves. We're not doing that to ourselves. Whether it looks like it or not, you have a lot to live for. You know why? Because you have a lot inside of you. You don't want that going to the graveyard with you. Okay? Just be still until you can start putting it out little by little. You'll figure it out. It's always darkest before dawn, literally. It's always coldest before it gets warm, literally. If y'all can look at how life works, how the seasons work and all of that, that's just how you do. If you're going through what they call SAD, seasonal affective disorder, where you get sad in the wintertime, that's okay. So does the earth. Y'all don't see all these leaves falling, trees bare, snow coming down. That's like that's the earth pulling a blanket over itself. It's cold, but that's what the earth needs. Hey, Ariana, you feel me? It needs that blanket so that what's underneath it can be renewed. This is how you need to frame it. This is how you need to look at it. Because this is what's really happening. Okay? If you need help, go get it. All right? Go get it. Go get you what they call it, a grippy sock vacation. Grippy sock vacation. If you need to go check in somewhere, don't worry about the bills and how they gonna get paid. Don't. Because they can't turn you away. If you tell them you thinking about, they will give you a grippy sock vacation. And don't worry about how it's gonna get paid. It'll get paid or it won't. No, the main thing is you still be here. Some hospitals have programs where after you get out and, once you feel like it, then you talk to the hospital about how they can help you pay your bills or how they can waive fees. Some of them actually will do it. Okay? And you can get follow-up care for free too if you qualify. I'm not telling y'all nothing I don't know and ain't been through. I ain't saying this just some stuff that I done read or no, I've lived through every bit of this. Lived through it. I've lived through these attempts here. I've lived through grippy sock vacations. I've lived through depression so crippling I could barely get up and go pee. But if somebody had told me then what I'm telling y'all now, I never would have wanted this. I probably never would have ended up having to do a vacation because I would have realized where I am, what's happening with me. My soul, my spirit, my mind, my body needed deep rest. Once I came to realize all of this, I no longer suffer with depression. I just don't. I haven't in years. Now, have I had times where I needed to go rest? Yeah. But you know what I do now? I don't let myself get to that point. My ringer stays off. I only turn my ringer off if I'm expecting an important call or if I'm actually in the middle of a texting situation with someone. My ringer stays off. I don't have email notifications on my phone. Ain't nobody finna wear me out with no email. I don't have notifications on my social media. If somebody hits me up on social media, you know when I'll find out? When I log on. Okay? If I need to be in my house by myself for a little while before I answer any messages that come through, I do that. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Nobody runs me anymore. And I don't run myself either. If there's something going on and I feel like I'm tired, I go sit my tail down. I don't try to push. Okay, Tribute, I'm glad you were able to make it through that. Yeah. Hey, Andrea, you don't have to push yourself to the max for nothing and nobody. You either gonna die young, you gonna die sad and tired, or you gonna live sad and tired. And ain't now one of them good. Boundaries, self-care, truth. Another thing that brings on depression is not living your truth. If you know you a certain way and it's not wreaking havoc on the world, step into it. Example, if you know you gay, but you sitting around depressed because you don't want nobody to know, or you in the closet, you hiding, you doing things that's making you hate yourself or love yourself less because you can't live out loud, that's a cause for depression. Yeah. If you in a marriage that you know you hate, you never should have got in, you depressed, your hair falling out, you're gaining weight, you're losing weight, you got one eyebrow, right? You got a twitch over here. You got autoimmune disease. Okay. Your coochie dry because you don't want him. Okay. Like, your thing won't get up because you don't want her. You're not living your truth. You don't want this person. Or you never wanted to be married in the first place. You're going to be depressed. Your body going to go into a deep rest trying to survive these scenarios that you're living. You're not living real life. You live in scenarios. Okay? Let's say you know you really deep down a trans person. You decide to come out. You're living it. You're living out loud. But let's say you out at a gas station and you're, let's say, transition from male to from masculine to feminine. Okay? And somebody calls you sir. And you get mad. You can't get mad. You can, but it doesn't serve you. If you are really living your truth and know exactly who you are, that won't bother you. It's when you're struggling with it still that it bothers you if somebody calls you sir. That's the only reason. I get people call me the N-word. I'm from Alabama. I'm born and raised here. People are up and call you the N-word whenever they feel like it. And I laugh at them. Because they don't really know what it means. Because by you calling me that means you want to. So I just laugh at you. Because the original real word for that word, the real definition for it is a person of low value. Okay? A person that's really just nothing. That's the real meaning of that word. They're void. So by you calling me that means you just reflect, you just projecting what you really see when you look in the mirror. I'd laugh at them. Don't bother me. Because even if I'm one, I'm a damn good one and a beautiful one too. You wish you was me, which is why you acting like that. Y'all fire up the comments. Okay, give me that fire if you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right. Fire up the comments, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. All right. So this is what depression looks like. It looks like not living out loud. It looks like doing too much, giving too much, right? And not pouring back in. It looks like lack of self-care, all the things. And it does, all of this stuff does affect the chemical levels in your brain. If you stay in a state of anger and you're not dealing with your anger, it's affecting your brain. It's messing with your liver. Okay. It's aging you. The same thing with sadness. The same thing with grief. And, if you're not dealing with your stuff. I'm talking to you, Andrea. I'm talking to anybody who it applies to. Okay. Yeah, I know y'all can book personal readings with me. I do guidance during those readings as well. That link is in the description box. But Tribulia said that's what your spirit is teaching you. Yeah. Y'all need to listen. Your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, they all sympathize with each other. One is not separate from the other, and one doesn't go off and do something that all of them ain't feeling. Okay. Hey, Lauren, welcome back, sweetheart. Okay. You guys hit that like button on your way in. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right. But everything about your life, it syncs. Your spirit, and I'm talking about SY, synchronizes. SYNC. Synchronizes, not syncs. But it will sync if those synchronicities get out of harmony. If they're not supporting each other in raising, then they're all being dragged down together. And that's what it feels like to go into deep rest. So live your truth. Be courageous. Okay, y'all go look up that map of consciousness. I've shared that with you guys a dozen times. Look at that every single day. Find out where you are and look at it and see where you want to be. And that's the energy you need to tap into to get to how you really want to feel. Okay? And if you can't do that, just get angry. If you're laying around sad, get angry at the fact that you laying around here sad and you done had enough of it. Doggone it, I'm sick of this kitchen. Oh, I'm go in there and wash them dishes angry. Doggone it, I hate washing dishes, but scrub them jokers anyway and put them over there. You'll feel better. Trust me. Because you're not sad no more. You've raised your vibration. Then you might get a little bit more energy, a little bit more courage, a little bit more something to go do another room. Or you'll sit back on the couch feeling good because you accomplished a little something. You feel me? Divine love. I know that's right, girl. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not telling y'all something I haven't lived. And another thing too, if I find myself getting sad, honey, I'll get angry and I'll look around. I'll be like, doggone pot just been sitting there looking at me. I'm sick of you, pot. And I go and I scrub that pot and I'll be like, I ain't finna be bothered with this. And I put that pot over there, and before you know it, I'm back over there happy, just sitting down. Because I've gotten that energy out and I've raised my vibration. And the vibration I really want to feel is peace. So anger will get me there eventually. I ain't talking about be mad at other people, okay? Because that's unhealthy. That's unhealthy. I'm talking about angry at your situation. I'm taking these off because they starting to hurt my ears. I'm still cute though, okay? I'm talking about angry at your situation. Not angry at yourself and not angry at other people. It's unproductive. If you know it get on your nerves for your phone to ring all day, but let's say it's part of your job, then the last thing you need to do when you wake up in the morning is pick up your phone. Don't pick up your phone in the morning if it's something that's part of your job. Don't pick that up first. Take care of you first. Go get your shower, go do your hair, go get your cup of coffee or your hot tea or whatever you do in the morning to take care of you. You do that first. Then you worry about the phone. I promise you, whoever is on the other end of that, they will either figure it out, they will wait for you, or they will go find help. Call 911 because I ain't the doggone, you know what I mean, emergency personnel. I'm not a first responder. Okay. So until I get to you, you can wait or you can handle it yourself. All right. And then people ask me, why you keep your phone off all the time? What if something happened to somebody? I am not a first responder. Ain't nothing I can do for them until I can come there and I can be with them. But I ain't no surgeon. I can't fix nothing. If they broke something, I can't fix it. Right? If their car break down in the middle of the night, Lord help them. I hope they got AAA. Or maybe my angel team will wake me up and tell me to look at the phone and I can go help them. But other than that, my phone ain't on when I'm asleep. I'm sorry. I need my rest. Okay? Because I'm not going into deep rest no more. I got shit to do. Y'all feel me? Holla if you hear me. I'm finna put that in the comments. Holla if you hear me, okay? Yes. All right, you guys. Wonderful Tribou, wonderful Lauren. Y'all start with everything starts with self-love. I'm gonna preach this. This probably be my last words. So this might be in my biography. Famous last words. Okay? And then I'm gonna sign off because I think I've said enough. The only thing that I have found, there may be other things out there, but the only thing that I have found that solves every problem is self-love. I've never met a problem that I couldn't solve with self-love. Thank you, Lauren. Never. Now, when I didn't love myself, when I didn't esteem myself highly, when I didn't have respect for myself, when I didn't live self-aware, when I wasn't living authentically in my truth, when I wasn't setting boundaries, every kind of problem that came at me, I just had to suffer through it and wait for the next one to hit. And then watch them stack on top of each other until they buried me. And now I'm fighting, trying to get this pile off of me till eventually I have no more strength and I have to go into a deep rest, waiting for the pile to lift. We're not doing that, people. Take care of yourself first. Love on yourself. Respect yourself. Tell yourself the truth at all costs, even if you hate it. That's how you love yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Don't wait for other people to do it. All of these things are part of self-love. It's not you, just frolicking about, oh, I'm happy, 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 happy. You're not always going to be happy when you love yourself. You know why? Because a lot of people ain't going to like it, and people going to start falling off left and right, and you're going to be feeling isolated. But that's really the universe bringing you into solitude so you can really see how to love yourself. And you can really accept yourself, and you can really know who you are, and you can really embrace that person. That's why I got on my shirt. I'm just here to embarrass the family. Them jokers, they take every chance they get. They try to take every chance they get to disrespect me because I'm living in my truth. Because I'm happy for a change. Because I'm not asking them for anything. Because I don't need to be around them to be happy. Because I don't have to conform to their standards anymore to feel accepted by them. I don't need to be accepted by them. All is well in my world. I built this little world that I live in. I built this. Why do I need them to care? Hey, Shantae. I don't need them to care, not one bit. People be like, oh, well, what if you need a kidney? Them mofos ain't gonna give me one. I guarantee you that. I would have been the person to give them one. That's why they still want me around. But I know they wouldn't give me one. And you know what? Now that I know that, I will keep my kidney, thank you very much. I don't feel guilty about it either. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Well, I will have you give me a kidney, and if you won't, I will have you politely step off and don't ask me for mine. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I'm trying to tell you how to love yourself. That comes with self-respect. That comes with boundaries. That comes with knowing who you are, accepting that person 100%, and don't nobody get to change you or fix you. The only way you broken is if you out here wreaking havoc on the world. If you ain't bothering nobody, who gives a who bothering you? Let them. That's something they got to live with, the consequences of bothering somebody who ain't bothering them. They gonna F around and find out. Because if you this kind of person, your spirit team got hands for days. You ain't even got to fight. You feel me? Go love yourself, y'all. If you feeling in a state of deep rest, like I said, if you need serious help, call, what is it? Is it 811? Will they help you get help if you're thinking about doing this to yourself? I think it's 811. If it ain't 811, hell, call 911. Call 211. I don't know. Call somebody. But if you're not at a place where you're thinking about this, I don't know. Maybe you need medication. Figure it out. Because you got shit to do. You're too good for that. I ain't saying don't be depressed. I'm saying get your rest so you can get the fuck up and get what you got to do done. You here for a reason. Go figure that shit out. I'm fussing now. Let me stop. I'm fussing now. Let me stop. Because I want y'all to understand this is love speaking. I'm not here to make you feel bad. I done lived everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say it with conviction. It's not fussing. I can say it with conviction. Okay? I love you too much to let you languish in this world's shit stew. Create your own world. The one you want for yourself. The one where you get to decide every single day, every single moment, second moment, hour of every single day, what your life wants, what you want it to look like for you. You're welcome, Shantae. That's real life. That's what real life is. Okay? Start journaling. Go put your feet out in the dirt. Okay? Sit out in the sun. Even if you don't, let's say you're sitting out there in your robe and pajamas. At least wash your face, brush your teeth, put your hair in a ponytail. Or if you're a guy and you got shorter hair, brush it. Go sit on the porch with your coffee or your water, your tea, whatever. Sit out in the sun. If it's too cold out there, if you live in a place where you can start an outdoor fire, go out there. Bundle up. Get you a blanket and a toboggan. Go out there and sit around that fire and watch the deer do what they do. Oh, it must have boundaries, Divine. It can do no otherwise. Self-love must have boundaries. It must come with boundaries. Love is nothing but righteousness. That's all it is. People try to do so much with it. What is love? It's righteousness. That's what it is. Doing right by yourself. Doing right by other people. And right is not subjective. Okay, it is not. You know what's right. You know what's right for you. And you know what's right for other people. And here's the thing. What looks like what's right for other people may not be. If somebody comes to you and they're asking you for $25, You may have $25, but that's your money. You need it, or you had it slated for something else. Love ain't gonna give them that $25. Cause then what you needed gonna go lacking. The most righteous thing you can do for them is tell them no. Because that's not their money. That's your money. So they gonna take it and use it for whatever they do. Which is, if it's $25, it probably ain't for nothing but some DoorDash. It ain't gonna pay no bill. Okay? You feel me? That's money you can put toward getting you a new mascara to make you feel pretty. Don't feel guilty about what you use it for either. You doing them a favor by telling them no. And guess what else? When you tell them no, if they really want that $25, they'll figure it out. They'll find a way to get it. Now they're going to be mad at you, maybe. Most likely they're going to be apathetic. They ain't going to care because they looking for somebody to give them $25. They don't care if it's you or not. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You out here pouring your soul out, and people just out here seeing who gon' they out here with they bowl. They ain't even got no cup. They got a tub. Just letting people pour. Here, pour me some. And the moment you pour them something that they don't need or you need for yourself, you done pour it out, but who's pouring back into you? This is how your cup runneth over. Because you pour it into yourself first. They get what's on the saucer, baby. They don't get what's in the cup. Lauren, you say you learned that lesson? Yes, ma'am. We ain't learning no more hard lessons, y'all. They get what's in the saucer. They don't get what's in the cup. The cup is yours. And what's in the cup is yours. Okay? Now, I hope that was enough for everybody to be blessed and to have what you needed. All right. I will be back. What day of the week is it? I will be back Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central for school lunch. We will be discussing the topic, tarot is not the truth. Y'all don't want to miss that one. Okay? When you understand energy, tarot is not the truth. Okay? Tuesday, 12 noon Central. Then I'll be back Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central. Okay? For this type of format. For readings and stuff. Okay? Daphne, you said definitely not. You can book personal readings. That link is in the description box. You can also donate to the channel. Those avenues are in the description box as well. Ways to donate, okay? Or ways to support. All right. I have had a wonderful night. Thank you guys, for those of you who got readings. Thank you for those who participated in the chat tonight. And those of you new subscribers, I appreciate you as well. Those of you who hit that like button, if you didn't, go ahead and do that on your way out. Okay, you're welcome, Daphne. And so yeah, it's been a great night. I feel so much better since I got to share that, because it's been part of the things that's been coming through, and I just had to share it. And I know we're going to be okay. We're all already all right. We just got to know it. Okay? All right. You have a blessed night too, Daphne. I guess I'll go see what this man doing. He was texting me earlier talking about, are you on your live? Yeah, I don't be sharing my channel with them because I be on here talking about them. I don't be wanting them to know. I don't be wanting them to know that they be, sometimes they be coming up in conversation. All right. So, yeah, but I'm definitely going to find me something to eat and chill out for the night. Yeah, Daphne, girl, I'm trying to tell you. But you guys take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you Tuesday, 12 Central, noon for school lunch. Bring your lunch and your notebooks, okay? Shantae. Yeah, bring your lunch and your notebooks Tuesday at noon. And then Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Central, I'll be back. Okay? All right, you guys. Until next time, I am Jua, and you have been read. Y'all have a great and wonderful night, okay? See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.